What's good, YT family? It's your brother ELI coming to you with another KVA video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been a long time. Man. I'm definitely excited for what's going on. Definitely excited for what's to come. 1 month left. 1 month left in the Navy. Bro, it's been a struggle, bro. It's been a journey. It's been everything. But I'm much appreciative of what's going on and what God has for me and what's more to come, man. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, man, it's just it's just been crazy just to think about it, bro. It's just 1 month, just one more month strong, and I'll be just in a whole different mind space, man. I want to thank the Navy for every opportunity it's given me thus far. I have my opinions, and I know they sway back and forth sometimes, but I know I'm still thankful. I'm still thankful of the moment, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, we had just one last underway. It's probably the reason why I've been away for so long, kind of handling my last few underways, and we just got back about 3 or 4 days ago, maybe almost a week. And man, it was a tough underway, bro. It was such a tough underway. Me and my division, being that we were short-staffed, some of the situations were out of our control as far as like sending people to school and stuff like that. So we were 6 on, 6 off every watch. Every watch, we was 6 on, 6 off. That port and starboard life is no joke, bro. That port and starboard life is no joke, especially if you're OS. All my OS gang, all my OS guys out there, man, y'all already know what time it is when you fucking port and starboard in combat, bro. It's ridiculous. But either way, man, we got through it. We got through the first 3 weeks, and I had a good. It was one of those underways where like I never felt like I was getting into a rhythm, and I feel like a lot of that was due to the lack of sleep. But it's like when you first start going underway, the first week is always the rough week. The second week usually it gets easier, but then like the third, fourth, maybe in the third, week, you should feel like you're in a rhythm. Like you should feel like you're getting used to what's going on. You're just in a groove. You're just in a flow. And it just didn't happen. Like this underway, it just did not happen. Like I was just constantly all day sleepy. Like it was just not. I just could not find a rhythm. I just couldn't find a way to balance my schedule. As in a 6-hour time span, 6-hour off time span, it's impossible to get a lot of things done. But yeah, we got through it. And it is what it is. And funny enough, during if anybody who knows or anybody who's kind of tagged into the Navy, when you're just on watch, you're dealing with your division, you're dealing with a lot of other people, just whatever watch station you're in, you're dealing with a lot of people. You're dealing with people all the time, especially like on a destroyer. And then it's like once you be underway for a long time, it's like you come across the same people every time at the ship, just coming on off watch, coming on watch, blah blah blah, eating, whatever. And one of these guys in my division, he brought up trading. Like he brought up trading, specifically HFX. And it instantly, like how when people say opportunities and stuff like that, right? Like a lot of times for me, like my opportunities aren't necessarily like job opportunities or any other opportunity, whatever it may be, coming across the right person. Sometimes it's somebody accidentally saying something, and then that instantly either helps me remember something or helps me just with an idea overall. And he mentioned trading. One of my guys mentioned trading, and I was like, oh shit, like, because I've always been trying to get into it. I've always wanted to get into it. I've paid for courses. And I'm hungry to learn. I'm very much hungry to learn. I'm very much, willing to sacrifice a lot to learn, money, time, you name it. And when he mentioned it, it kind of like triggered the idea in my head, like, whoa, like you're into that shit too. Because a lot of times, like when people are talking about Forex, HFX, or any type of like currency trading, Bitcoin, stuff like that, people kind of really get like triggered like into like believing like, oh, that's a scam, you know, like that's, you know, how people are when it comes to things like that. And yeah, he mentioned trading. And I was just like, yo, like, you're into that? He's like, yeah, bro, I'm into it too. I just, you know, he kind of went deeper into the rabbit hole as far as like he learned how to actually trade. Like, he actually had a, you know, a strategy. He was actually going along with it. And, you know, he tells me about this story about how, you know, he had $4,000, $5,000 in his account, which, you know, for probably a lot of you traders, a lot of guys who really know what y'all doing. I know y'all like, oh, well, that ain't no motherfucking money. To me, that's some motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's $4,000 that he did not have to clock into an actual facility for. I would say that's a lot of money. Either way, neither, you know, matters not. So he talks, and he's talking about me about the story, and it just like blows my mind. Like, it just blows my mind how just hearing that story, just was like, wow. Like, this was the first time I actually had somebody who actually experienced the concept and actually went forth with actually trading. I never really found anybody face to face to give me a real life experience. It's always been online, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. So I was just like all ears, and we was just always chopping it up, going back and forth, boom, 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 like what we plan on doing once we get back. And, oh man, how can we learn more? And how can we, you know what I'm saying, learn how to, you know, navigate through trading and learn the actual skill of day trading. And I was just, we talked about it almost every watch. And he you know, he's an OS too, so he was on watch with me. So we talked for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours about not only just trading, but the sacrifice and, you know, what we're going to need to do to get to that next level, right? And I'm kind of going to pivot the, you know, the conversation to this. Like, I've sacrificed a lot to be where I'm at right now. I've sacrificed friendships. I've sacrificed relationships. I've sacrificed family gatherings and family, you know, functions and just family time in general. I've sacrificed a lot to be in the Navy at this point in time, you know, financially, overall. Like, I've made plenty of sacrifices that I know that I'm not too far away from my goal, and I'm not too far away from where I want to be in life in my head. I know that now. I see that now. I'm not far away as much as I used to think I was, due to the sacrifice. And not even that, like, the sacrifices that I've made, but how I'm like, how can I explain it? How they all happened, and being at those three things were so important to me, so important to me 4 or 5 years ago, to where I never thought that I would be able to make that sacrifice. And then when I do, it gives you a boost of confidence. It just gives you a boost of, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, if I can go through that, if I'm willing to sacrifice this one time, it's no reason why I can't do it twice. So even for this, you know, even for trading specifically for me, right? And I know, you know, some people, like I just said, you know, they might think of it like, oh, that's not really a option. It's not really a skill. It's not really a career. Blah, 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 blah. You should clock in and get a retirement. I've heard all the shit, right? And this is just me. I'm just one of those people where I believe in the unseen, right? Like, I believe in, how would I explain it? I have faith more so than I trust my eyes, and I trust my judgment, that I trust my senses. My mind can create I can envision something, and it comes to light. Like, it's happened to me plenty of times. And now, like I said, that I'm older, I have way more than I used to when I was 21, 22, 23, 24. Now I see the limit that I'm willing to go for what I want to get, right? And trading just so happens to be something that I might have to sacrifice to be successful in. I'm going to say I have to sacrifice a lot of things, if not those same three things, to get to where I need to go financially, for my family, for, you know what I'm saying, for generations to come. I have to make this sacrifice now. And I mean, when I mean sacrifice, I mean time. I'm definitely gonna be buying more courses, you know what I'm saying, networking a lot of times. So if you guys, anybody who's into trading or anything like that, comment below. Let's chop it up, exchange Instagrams, whatever we need to do. Put me on the websites or people that you know who have courses that can break shit down to me like a fifth grader, because, you know, I'm just, you know, your boy's not a fast learner like that. But once I get it, I get it. Whatever we need to do, you know what I'm saying, that's what we need to do. And like I said, man, it's going to come at a price, and I'm willing to pay it. I'm willing to pay it in full. So, yeah, man, I'm excited. I definitely am very much excited, you know, for this year, man. And I'm just happy and thankful that I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, still make these videos, still make this content for you guys, and definitely show some love, man. Be around you guys more, man. I know I haven't been consistent as far as like the YouTube and all the stuff like that, but like I said, once my schedule clears up, you'll definitely see a lot more volume of my videos in the near future, man. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope everybody's doing well, man. Holla at me later. Peace.